Hello and welcome again to another episode of Truly Happy One. Ako po ulit si Eric Kalugdan, kasama natin si Sir Enrico Garcia. I used to be an IT consultant for Unisys, and I have my own business called Infotext, and currently the CIO of Philpax and CTO of Sante. You can call me a serial entrepreneur. And Sir Enrico, on the other hand, used to be the retail operations manager of Shell, and then became the country manager of Herbalife, and then after that became the director of operations of Avon, and one of the board of directors of the Direct Selling Association of the Philippines. Now he is a mindset coach and the director for international operations of Sante. No? And a few months back during this quarantine period, nung panahon ng mga June, mga ganon, July, kinontak ako ni Sir Enrico. And sabi niya, Eric, puro na lang bad news yung naririnig natin. No? Puro ilan na ba yung nag-positive sa COVID? Puro mga ganon, no? Puro panic yung nangyayari. Ano bang pwede natin gawin para matulungan naman ang ating mga kababayan? No? And yun nga, nabuo namin itong Truly Happy One. And sa ating mga suke dito sa Truly Happy One, we meet every Saturdays at 5 p.m. via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. Ayan. So, let us know where you are watching from. If you're watching from Manila, please type dyan sa comment section sa Facebook, watching from Manila, or dyan sa chat portion sa YouTube, watching from Mandaluyong, kung sa Mandaluyong kayo nanonood. This is also an interactive webinar. So, if you have questions or if you have feedback, please don't hesitate. Type it sa comment section or sa chat. No? And of course, you can like and comment, share it, tag your friends na tingin yung makakakuha ng mga ideas at magagamit nila ito at makakatulong sa kanila. And para wala kayong mamiss na mga episodes ng Truly Happy One, don't forget to subscribe. Nandyan sa babang portion lang. Libre po mag-subscribe. Click nyo lang yung subscribe button and pwedeng yung bell na rin para mas notify kayo via email kapag meron tayong bagong mga episodes. So yung purpose nitong Truly Happy One natin na series, no, is to inspire and encourage everyone, no, to be successful and magkaroon ng mindset ng mga tinatawag na world-class Pinoy, no? World-class Pinoy excellence. Okay? So, every week, iba-iba yung mga topics natin. And for this week, ang topic natin is about big ideas in our new world. Ayan. So, Sir Enrico, ano po ba? Ayan, si Leo Marcelo is watching. Sabi niya, good afternoon po, Sir Rico. And Sir Eric from Sante, Hong Kong. Wow, from Hong Kong nanonood.
Wow, thank
Thank
you,
you, thank you
thank
po,
you,
Sir Leo.
thank you.
Ayan.
Yeah. So,
So, Sir
good
Enrico,
afternoon. Good
sige po.
afternoon, Eric. Salamat, Eric, and of course, good
Good
afternoon to
afternoon.
the people watching, to Leo all the way from Hong Kong. Maraming salamat. So, itong ating episode ngayon is, alam mo, napakarami kasing mga yung pagbabago dala rin nung pandemic, and there's a lot of opportunities now. And one of these groups, what they do is they put together, the next big ideas that, because of technology, because of our situation, these ideas are going to be accelerated. Di ba? Ikaw nga nagsabi noon, Eric, di ba, yung isang episode natin na sino yung CTO? Yung
Sino
COVID.
yung C na nag-push ng ng
Oo,
digital strategy? Kung CEO
correct.
ba or COO or CFO? It's actually COVID. COVID.
COVID. Correct.
Oo.
Yun yung naging enabler kaya na-accelerate, 'di ba? So kaya ko
Mm,
sinasabi yun because yun talaga ang nangyari, 'di ba? And
mm,
then so that's why we're gonna talk about, we selected five, 'di ba, Eric?
mm,
Which, in our, personal and humble opinion, will be relevant to the Philippines, and we'll explain why. This is, of course,
mm,
there's, it's available to everybody around the world. Pero itong pinili natin is, at least those that we feel will be very relevant to the Philippines, di ba?
mm,
So, let's go through it and then pag-usapan natin. And Eric, some of these obviously, is in your line of work, 'di ba?
mm,
Kasi,
mm.
it's IT, it's technology largely. So, sige,
Oo,
umpisa na
correct.
natin.
Sige. First is, ayan, deep learning.
Okay. And ito, Eric, I really believe na, you can contribute greatly here because, to our viewers, imagine this. You now will have artificial intelligence writing software. Hindi na just people, 'di ba? Si Eric magaling 'yan, ano 'yan, sumusulat
Mhm.
ng code or programmer as we call it, 'di ba? Pero can you imagine dahil yung deep learning, 'di ba, yung AI natututo siya, 'di ba? In fact, in past episodes, Eric, 'di ba? Ito yung pinag-usapan natin. Natututo siya, the more you feed it, the more gumagaling siya, 'di ba?
Mhm.
So this is going to be very very interesting kasi yung software as we know it today is going to change dramatically. Exactly, it will be the most important software breakthrough of our time. So,
Mhm.
Eric, anong maano mo dito? Let me
Yes.
ask you kasi ito linya mo to. Do you see this
Oo.
already?
May mga nakikita ako na mga documentaries, no, na ginagamit nga itong deep learning. Iba pa 'to dun sa AI. Yung AI kasi is you program the machine, no, and you give them certain data na kapag ito yung input, dapat ang output mo ito yung probable na answer. Parang ganun yung sa AI, no. So
Correct.
i-feed mo siya, for example, yung translator na AI, no. Sa pag sinabi mo, di ba, yung ano na, yung Siri, di ba si Siri? Siri is an AI.
Correct.
So sabi mo kay Siri, Siri, what time is it today? So yung audio na yon, yung analog audio na yon, i-convert ni Siri yon into text language or regular language, and then yun yung AI na alam natin, and then yun yung parang magiging search, and then kung ano man yung search result, yun yung ita-translate naman niya from text into audio ulit, no, the time today or the weather today is so and so. Okay, pero yung deep learning, para siyang AI na gumagawa ng AI. No? Kung sa
Wow.
tao pa nanganganak na siya. No, meron siyang reproductive na na concept na yung AI hindi mo lang siya ipo-program as is, kundi yung AI mismo natututo paano mag-replicate, paano gumawa pa ng iba pang mga algorithms. And yun, sobrang high-tech. Hindi ko pa masyadong napag-aaralan, pero malaking bagay talaga 'yon kapag nagamit 'yon at na-apply natin. No? Ayan.
Right.
Si Sharon is watching. Thank you po for
Wow. Thank you,
watching. Ayan.
Sharon.
Si Sir Philip ko is also watching. Sabi niya, blessed day po, watching from Quezon City, and
Salamat, Philip.
somebody watching from Cavite. Ayan. Thank you po
Okay.
for watching.
Thank,
So yun
thank
po
you.
yung deep learning. So hindi lang siya basta AI, it's an AI that creates more AI. Parang ganun. So
Right.
kung impressed na tayo sa ginagawa ng AI ngayon, like yung simpleng ways, 'di ba, na from point A to point B, from Manila to Baguio, alam niya kung saan ka liliko, ilang liko 'yon, alam na niya kung anong oras ka. That's AI, no? Pero meron pang mas doon, mas high-tech doon na yun nga, kapag hindi natin alam how it works, it will look like something what they call magic, no? Parang ganun. It's magic in the
Right.
works.
Wow, wow. So, okay, the reason pinag-usapan natin 'to is because it's more of, we're not here to predict when this will come here, but para makita natin, 'di ba, ano yung nangyari and ano yung may expect natin. In fact, we will definitely see this in our lifetime, di ba? Na you will really have this huge, in my opinion, no, this huge or steep climb in power talaga, di ba, ng technology. Like Eric says, yung what you probably are, if you're already impressed now, I think it will just blow our minds what this will do in the next coming years, di ba? So, tama si Eric dun. And so, just know, there's going to be a lot of growth there. So your capabilities will be enhanced significantly. Tama ba, Eric? As a human
Correct,
being,
sir.
may enhance talaga, 'di
Correct.
ba? So,
Well, yung yan capability enhancement, no. Isang example na simpleng capability enhancement because of AI is yun nga, yung Waze, no. Dati kapag mamamasyal kami sa malayong lugar, kahit sabihin na natin Baguio lang, no. Pag pupunta kami Baguio, ang alam mo lang is yung ano ba yun, yung park doon, Pines
Burnham,
something, Burnham Park.
Burnham.
Yun. So
Mm,
Burnham Park, no, and then after nun, hindi mo alam saan ka pupunta. Pero since nagkaroon ng Waze, no, tapos meron ka pang mga vlogs na nakikita, alam mo, kahit wala kang tour guide, 'di ba? Walang magbibigay sa ng direction. Si Waze lang, by yourself, no, nakakapunta ka sa iba-ibang mga lugar no, dahil nga dun sa AI na yon. And tayo, 'di ba, Sir Enrico, pag pumupunta tayo sa ibang bansa, lalo na sa
Correct.
mga majority Chinese yung language, yung text nila
Correct.
Chinese, 'di ba? We now can use yung Google Translate na pag kinunan mo ng camera mo, automatic nagta-translate siya from Chinese characters to English English words, 'di ba? So hindi ka na rin maliligaw kapag gano'n na pumupunta ka sa ibang bansa either for translation or for directions. So that's empowering us. No, AI is actually giving us more capabilities. Ayan, si MG Evidente is also watching us from Fairview, QC.
Wow.
Ayan, thank you po
Salamat.
for watching.
Salamat, MG.
Ayan. Next
Okay.
naman na idea.
So that, yeah, next big idea. Okay.
Ayan.
For those who
Next
just
is
tuned in, no? Ito drone delivery, Eric. Ito lalo sa Pilipinas, I think very very relevant, and I'm sure this will accelerate. Lalo na alam na natin sitwasyon sa Metro Manila, 'di ba? And this is already starting to drop significantly. And even if, some will be saying, mura ang labor dito, this is inevitable because of many things. Yung hardware cost, pababa na rin, and the improvement in battery technology to extend the range, this will be very hard to beat. In terms of efficiency, time savings, di ba? Meron na actually, Eric, remember, we were in a presentation, this company from China, up to 10 kilograms yung basket. Ang
mhm.
nangyayari, they're using it in Japan to deliver food to mountainous areas. Can you imagine that?
Wow.
And it has, I think,
Mhm.
currently within 10 miles kaya.
Mhm. Galing ah.
Currently. So, kunyari, tayo, islands tayo. Di ba?
Mhm.
Pag na-extend nila yung range beyond what it is, and that's largely related to the battery life, di ba? And then yung
Mhm.
load-bearing capacity niya, wow, this will unlock so much. Di ba? So,
Correct.
ikaw, Eric, kabisado mo, wow, this is just going to change everything. You're gonna imagine kung 10 kg, 10 or 15 kg. It's existing in China.
Mhm.
There's a company doing
Mhm.
it now. 10 to
Mhm.
15 kg yung weight na kaya
Mhm.
niyang buhatin, 'di ba?
Mhm.
And this is
Correct.
just going to be order ka ng simpleng bagay ngayon. You don't even need, 'di ba? You just have the drone deliver.
Mhm.
Eric, comments
Ayan,
mo
sabi
dito.
ng Facebook user natin, sir, your optimism is a welcome relief that could counter the widespread pessimism and paranoia around. Correct. Yun
Thank
po ang
you.
purpose ng Truly Happy One. Exactly. Ayan.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tumpak ang inyong
Yes.
observation. Thank you.
Yeah, tignan
Yes.
natin yung good side of it, 'di ba? Because there
Yes.
are. And meron rin syempre hindi. But let's choose what to focus on. Eric, you're gonna say
Correct.
something.
Sa drone delivery, ang isang nakikita ko, sir, is lalo na ngayon, 'di ba? Since we started this pandemic, quarantine and lockdowns, merong tinatawag na social distancing, 'di ba? Or contactless na transaction. So, isa sa nakikita kong magandang benefit kapag meron ngang ganyan, no, na drone delivery is yun nga, you have no human contact. 'Di ba? Kasi drone na lang, ida-drop na lang ng drone yung items sa harap ng bahay mo or something, 'di ba? Ngayon, ang ginagawa nila, merong balde sa labas ng bahay nila. Doon dinadrop yung pagkain or kung ano man yung mga gamot na kailangan, no? Pero
Right.
yun, kung meron nga tayong ganyan technology, no, na drone delivery, pwedeng yung isang van or isang pickup, for example, 'di ba? Isang pickup nasa isang kanto lang. Tapos meron kang, I don't know, mga 10 drones na nandun sa pickup na yon. From that pickup, lahat ng 10 deliver agad within the block. Tapos na. Mas mabilis yung delivery natin. Di ba? Pwedeng ganun
Correct.
yung concept, no? So,
Ah,
maganda yan.
eh,
Ang challenge lang talaga ngayon sa drone, medyo mahal siya. Pero kung yun nga, kung bababa yung presyo niya, no, and lalaki yung capacity niya, like both battery and yung ano ba tawag doon, yung weight capacity na kaya niya.
yeah.
Possible yan.
Yeah.
Malaking bagay po yan.
Right. Actually, Eric, you gave me an idea, 'di ba? Parang helipad, drone pad, yung landing
Yes.
area. Pwedeng iyan yung
Pick up.
business model mo,
Correct.
pick up point.
Oo.
Doon meron
Yes.
kang naalala ko tuloy, Eric, may garden ako dito, 'di ba? Yun sa akin,
Oo.
naalala mo tong condo, 'di ba?
Oo.
Pwedeng
Correct, correct.
doon magla-land and then from there, 'di ba? So
Yes. Correct, correct.
marami tong open up. But yeah, to answer, tama yung sinabi mo, the drone hardware is dropping.
Mhm.
Yung cost ng hardware
Yes. Correct,
bumababa.
correct.
So with
Mhm.
the battery cost and
Mhm.
yung life ng battery, nag-i-improve rin yun.
Mhm. Correct,
Mahaba
correct.
yung life niya and bumababa rin ang cost. So
Yes.
this is
Malaking bagay
just
po 'yun. Oo. So yung ano mo, ang mangyayari diyan, yung pick up mo, no, na sasakyan, parang magiging aircraft carrier 'yan. Pero instead na aircraft 'yun
correct,
laman, mga drones.
correct,
'Di ba?
correct,
Mga drones 'yung
correct.
laman.
And yeah,
Correct.
natatawa tayo pareho ngayon, but in a couple of years, this is exactly.
Yes.
This is exactly what
Correct.
we were laughing at when we were looking at this. 'Di ba?
Correct, no.
Parang,
Pinagtatawanan nila 'yan. Sabi nila,
oh,
"Anong gagawin mo
imposible.
diyan? Puro wala siyang keyboard."
Correct.
'Di ba? Pinagtatawanan nila,
Exactly.
"Anong gagawin mo diyan? Wala siyang keyboard, no? Gaganon-ganon ka sa glass, puro glass lang daw." Pero yun, nawala yung
Exactly.
mga cellphones na may keyboard at ang
Exactly.
natira ay yung mga cellphones na glass lang. So anyways, yun yung pinagtatawanan natin ngayon, pero yung idea na yun is not far-fetched, no? It's possible, lalo na kapag talagang bumaba yung presyo ng mga yan. Si Sir Penpen Salapen is watching. Sabi niya, good PM
Oh.
Sir Eric and Sir Enrico from Tarlac. Wow, Tarlac. Love
Wow.
mga tropa ng PNP, Infotex Hotline. Thanks God, it's
Wow.
Friday. Ayan. Kasama
Oh.
po si Sir Penpen sa gumagamit ng ating Infotex Hotline sa police, sa PNP. Ayan.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Okay, wonderful.
And Sir
Salamat
Marvin
po.
Da Silva, sabi niya, good afternoon, watching from QC. Hello, brothers Eric and Enrico. God bless. Ayan.
Oy, salamat,
Thank you po for
salamat.
watching.
Oo,
Ayan.
salamat
Next
po.
idea?
Oh. Yes, okay.
Sige. Next, ayan.
And ito, okay, medyo sabihin natin, naku, matagal pa yan sa Pilipinas, yung electric vehicles. Okay, opinion lang namin, and of course, you may share different opinion. Grabe yung pagbagsak ng cost. Okay, and I'll give some figures. So the cost ng electric vehicle, couple of years ago, sobrang taas compared to the traditional car. But this study identified that by 2025, which is not too far, yung cost nung Camry, yung Toyota Camry, okay, a certain model, yung electric vehicle is even going to be lower than that Camry. Now, that means you're talking of a 350-mile range. Ibig sabihin, tatakbo yung electric vehicle almost 700 kilometers nang hindi mo siya kailangan. Yun yung range niya, yung layo na kaya niyang
Wow.
i-cover. And the reason that will happen is the improvement again in battery technology. Meaning yung range, yung kano ka
Mhm.
haba ang kaya niyang to run without charging, and also the technology on fast charging. So all of that is
Mhm.
changing so fast, Eric. And then of course the cost of the battery is dropping.
Mhm.
Bumaba na ng bumaba yung cost. So that's why yung resultant cost ng electric vehicle bumaba rin. Now,
Correct.
in our situation in the Philippines, ang mangyayari, and tama si Eric, nag-uusap kami kanina, dumadami na yung electric jeepney, pati yung tricycle. One of our members, Eric sa VNG2, that's what he's doing.
Mhm.
Aircon pa, e-trike, electric trike.
E-trike, oo.
Yeah,
Tsaka yung
aircon pa
e-jeep.
yun.
Yung e-jeep, di ba? Maraming yung
Yes,
e-jeep.
yes. So,
Mhm.
of course, pag bumaba pa yung cost ng battery, lalong bababa yung cost. So, you watch out for this because, ayan, no? 20-fold, 2.2 million in 2020 to 40 million units in 2025. That is huge. Diba?
Correct.
And
Dun sa
napaka...
na-mention yun na,
Yeah,
oo,
go ahead.
na mileage, no? Sa isang charge, pwede ka nang magbalikan ng Baguio.
Yeah,
From Manila, pumunta kang Baguio tapos nakabalik ka, hindi mo pa kailangan mag-charge. Ganun kalayo,
yeah,
no? Yung
yeah.
mileage niya.
Yun yung range
Grabe.
niya. Grabe.
Mhm.
Grabe this is because of the improvement. Okay? So,
Mhm.
you know naman ang kano kabilis yan, di ba? So, pati
Mhm.
syempre, hindi lang yung range nung pati yung they start to find a lighter kind of battery. So, when you put
Yeah.
lighter kind of battery, de lalo pang may increase mo yung range, di ba? Kasi mas
Correct.
magaan
Correct.
siya, di ba? And
Mm.
then, of course, this helps our environment kasi wala ka ng carbon emission. Di ba?
Mm.
Wala na. Di ba?
At
So,
pag dumami pa yan, bababa pa yung presyo nila, yung mass
lalo.
production.
Exactly.
Correct,
So
correct.
this is going to be very significant. And again, many opportunities here. The car itself, the charging station, ang dami, sobrang dami. So pay close attention to this because I'd like to have an electronic vehicle, di ba? Why not?
Correct. Correct.
Di ba?
In fact,
Walang
merong computation nga akong ginawa dyan before, sir, na yung pag-own ng isang sasakyan, hindi lang yung upfront cost na pagbili ng sasakyan yung gagastusin mo talaga. It's actually yung upfront cost plus yung gasolina pa, kung gasoline vehicle yan. Pero kung
correct.
electric siya, no, mas in the long run, let's say kung yung sasakyan mo is 5 years mo siyang gagamitin, kung hindi mas mura, equal sila, no? At ang maganda doon, nakatulong ka pa sa environment, 'di ba?
Right.
Hindi ka
Eh,
wala
eh,
siyang emissions.
Eric, hindi ko buti na paalala mo while you're talking. I attended dito sa SMX, and Mitsubishi already has this. I think in Dubai, and they were gonna launch it here 2019. I don't know kung natuloy yun. But those cars have the ability to charge certain appliances at home. Pabaliktad. Kasi kung may charge pa yung battery mo, pwede
Mm,
ka magbalik sa
correct, correct.
bahay to
Oo.
certain, syempre, not to power the whole house, but basic lighting.
Mm,
In Japan, they use this nung sa tsunami for
mm,
basic, like, di ba, pag nagkaroon ng calamity, kuryente is normally one that gets
nawawala.
impacted. So they use
Yes.
these vehicles to provide vital electricity, like basic lighting, maybe a little on to keep food fresh, refrigerator.
Mhm.
'Di ba? So, grabe ito. I mean, this is so exciting. Ang daming pwede. Yung excess na charge nung electronic vehicle mo, pwede mong gamitin. So, talagang impact sa environment, tremendous.
Correct. And actually hindi lang financials, no, na malaking positive yung electronic vehicle. Hindi lang din sa environment friendly siya. And yung kundi pati yung driving experience mo iba, 'di ba?
Right.
Kasi kapag electric yung engine mo, kaya niyang mag-run 0 to 60 or 0 to 100 in a very short span of time. As in instant, ganon. Wala siyang gears, wala siyang, di ba, wala siyang primera muna, segunda, tercera, etc. So, in terms of experience din, driving experience, mas maganda yung driving experience no kapag electric yung vehicle. And yun na nga lang talaga ang hinihintay natin na bumaba yung presyo ng mga vehicles na yan. And hanggat dumadami, no? And lalo na ngayon dito sa Mandaluyong, for example, ang daming mga Egypt na nakikita natin, no, na electric. Pag dumami yung mga ganong mga vehicles na electric base, no, bababa at bababa rin yung presyo niyan. And once na naging equal yan. And by the way, when you say equal, computein nyo yung, I don't know, 3 years or 5 years range na gagamitin yung sasakyan, yung upfront cost plus yung gasolina or yung upfront cost plus yung kung anong mang maintenance, no? Pag nag-equal
Maintenance.
sila or mas mura yung EV, ako, I would prefer electronic vehicle talaga.
Yep. So very exciting. This one is and yeah, the oil companies are medyo some oil companies have purchased like Shell, my former employer, meron na siyang
Mm.
in this area kasi talagang may impact yung fossil fuel, 'di ba? Yung traditional
Correct.
petroleum based, 'di ba?
Fuel.
Oo,
Mm.
malaki impact nito, 'di ba? So,
Correct, correct.
wow, this is going to be very relevant here, lalo na pag bumagsak yung
Yes.
cost, 'di ba? Yeah.
Yep. So next,
Next, ito,
yan.
okay, couple of years ago, medyo grabe yung divided ito, 'di ba? Meron, love it or hate it. I think in the last 2 months, Eric, we've seen this. And yung mga dating naysayer from central banks to financing institutions, they were all saying it doesn't have real value and all of that. Again, regardless of where you are, whether you're for it or against it, I think it's undeniable that it has now, stamped its own validity, di ba? And legality, yeah, as a stored value or as a currency, basically, di
Mhm.
ba?
Mhm.
So PayPal now accepts, di ba? JP Morgan is,
Yes.
and I was just telling Eric earlier, I just read an article that in India, the central bank and the government of India are now beginning to take the steps to recognize cryptocurrency, not just Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and of course, specifically Bitcoin, as an asset class. So, ang ibig sabihin nun, Eric, pwede na itong tanggapin talaga as in your balance sheet, even for companies.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
syempre, pag ni-recognize ng central bank at ng financial institutions ng isang bansa, syempre yung legitimacy niya and also good for the government. The taxation, mako-cover na niya. Kasi yun ang problema ngayon eh. Some companies, ilang sila. Kasi paano yung taxation? Paano mo nga naman di ba? So, it's a
Mhm.
welcome move by the government of India na they are starting to open rightfully yung kanilang na this is an asset class.
Correct. Aside from that, a few days back din, merong news na si Tesla is now accepting Bitcoin as payment
Correct.
if you want to buy a Tesla. Parang related dun sa previous slide natin, di ba? Tesla is the number one leading electric vehicle manufacturer ngayon. And yun you can buy a Tesla EV using Bitcoin. Wow.
Yeah.
So
In fact,
mag-ipon na tayo ng Bitcoin, sir, pambili ng Tesla.
oo, in fact, Eric, 'di ba, we were talking about this yung I think a week or 2 weeks ago nung sumipa yung it was because si Elon Musk purchased 1.5 billion dollars
Worth
worth
of Bitcoins.
of bitcoins kaya sumipa, 'di
Oo.
ba? And
Correct,
and
correct.
again, 'di ba, we're just saying you whether you love this or hate this, it is very clear that this is starting to gain a lot of, acceptance and even adoption all around the world, huh? Not just here, di ba? So
Correct.
this is another thing that's going to be the way we settle and concept of currency, forms of payment. I think it's undeniable that this will be something that will be with us, di ba? In the
Yes.
next few years. Yeah.
Correct. So, si Sir Aguinaldo, Sister Aguinaldo is watching us. Thank you po for watching. And Sir
Thank you.
Andrew Vete, sabi niya, good afternoon, Sir
Uy,
Rico and Sir Eric. Stay safe. And Maan
salam.
Kayabyab, sabi niya, good afternoon po sa inyo mga masisipag na Lodi.
Salamat, Maan. Si Maan,
Ayan.
napakagaling niyan. Dapat yung
Mm,
dapat ma-feature natin yan minsan, Eric, si Maan. Napakaganda nung
pwede.
istorya
Sa
niya.
Truly Happy One,
Oo.
no? Matagal na tayong hindi
Yes.
nakapag-interview dito sa Truly Happy One.
Correct.
Dapat meron
Correct.
tayong mga guest na rin.
Oo.
Ayan.
Yan.
Ito may question. Raniel Biagtan, ever heard po of forex trading using robots?
Definitely. Ito yung sinasabi ni Eric, yung ngayon kasi, yung AI, di ba, artificial intelligence, allows yung, kaya maraming lumalabas ngayon na iba-ibang platform kasi yung nagagawa ng AI na hindi kayang gawin ng tao, they can execute yung tinatawag na very fast trading. So, hindi kaya ng human mind yun ito, the machine can do it quickly. Ang resulta nun is pwede kang many many trades kahit pa konti-konti, but because napakarami nila, you end up successful. So this is also changing yung dynamics within forex trading. So the answer is yes, of course. Hindi
Mm-hmm.
lang sa forex, ang dami. They're using it everywhere, even stocks. Yung scalping, Eric, na tinatawag nila.
Mm-hmm.
Does the trading very quick. In out, in out, in out, pero multiple times,
Mm-hmm.
'di ba?
So,
So
pasok sila ng mababa, like 1.00. Tapos
oh,
pag tumaas lang ng konti, 1.05,
out,
exit na agad.
out,
As long
out,
as
in, out.
positive, di ba? Oo, as long
In,
as
out, in,
positive,
out,
out sila.
in,
Mm-mm.
out.
And kapag tinotal mo lahat yon, positive ka talaga.
Exactly.
Galing.
A- All
Oo,
because of
correct, correct.
technology.
Ayan.
Yeah.
Yes, no? And sa ating mga viewers, no, you can type in your questions, or if you have feedback, type nyo na rin po dyan sa comment section or chat dyan sa YouTube. And let's interact, no? Let's discuss this. Let's make this a brainstorming session, no, with everyone. Ayan. Next po, idea.
Yes.
Ayan.
Ito, okay, very relevant sa Philippines. And let me kind of put the perspective, di ba? Yung digital wallet kasi, again, in our humble opinion, and maybe Eric, I believe you share this opinion, is ito yung magiging enabler ng financial inclusion eh. 'Di ba? Lalo na yung karamihan ng mamamayan or yung kababayan natin sa Pilipinas, 'di ba na they're daily wage earners and either wala silang bank account, 'di ba? Or it's so hard to be able to produce the information to open a bank account. Syempre hindi sila nasasama, 'di ba? Kasi wala silang access to the financial products and services, 'di ba? That normally nakalink sa bank account. Kaya itong digital wallet, napaka-importante nito, 'di ba? As an enabler for financial inclusion, 'di ba? In fact, 'di ba, yung farmer sa Africa, kung meron siyang tinanim doon, pwede niyang ibenta sa Europe, 'di ba? Either through a cryptocurrency or even just using digital wallet. 'Di ba, Eric? Yun yung maganda
Correct.
eh. Ito yung talagang enabler na anyone can participate now. 'Di ba?
Mhm.
GCash, 'di ba? Tama, Eric? GCash,
GCash,
Paymaya,
Paymaya, WeChat,
dami.
WeChat Pay,
Alipay,
Alipay. Oo.
correct. So,
Correct, correct.
ito, naku, lalo sa China, 'di ba, Eric, we had this discussion, hindi na sila dumaan ng credit card. From physical cash,
Yep.
tumalon sila into mobile money through digital wallets. Yung nga, WeChat Pay, Alipay, nagbabayad sila sa palengke, ha? Bibili ng isda, yung telepono nila, nandun yung pera, electronic money, nandun.
Mhm.
Yung nagbebenta ng isda sa timbangan, may QR code, Eric. Isa-scan mo
Galing.
lang. Bili ka 2 kilong nung isda, o scan mo. Tuwan-tuwa yung nagbebenta dahil wala na siyang pera. So, hindi takaw sa hold up
Walang
or
cash. Oo.
kung tao niya yung nagpapatakbo nun, hindi na siya matatakot na kukunin yung pera. Di ba?
Correct.
Tapos yung bumibili naman, ganun din, convenient sa kanya. 'Di ba? Kasi telepono,
Mhm.
dala naman niya yung permi. Can you imagine that, Eric? Grabe sa
Correct.
China.
And sabi nga
90,
nila, 'di
yeah,
ba, pag sa China may dala kang cash or nagbabayad ka ng cash, parang weird para sa kanila 'yon. Hindi sila sanay na gano'n, no? Ang talagang normal na sa kanila, I think 90% no ng payment nila kahit yung sa mga tindahan, sa mga retail outlets is via wallets, yung Alipay nga
correct,
or WeChat Pay, 'di ba?
correct, correct.
And
And in, yeah,
maganda
go ahead.
na ganun din sana sa atin, 'di ba? Lalo na ngayon nga dahil because of COVID na should be contactless yung transactions, no, na walang papel or coins na nag-exchange from one hand to another hand, 'di ba? Kasi yun nga pwede siyang maging transmission din ng virus, no, yung coins na metal and yung paper na bills, 'di ba? So better na contactless talaga, no, scan mo lang QR code, bayad ka na, tapos, 'di ba?
At
Yan,
saka may,
Angelica Quebec is watching us, sir. Thank you
oh
po for
wow.
watching.
Yeah. So Eric, I'm not a techie person and natuto lang ako nito, tinuruan ako nung anak ko. It's so convenient, 'di ba? Yung more and more establishments now. I went to
Correct.
in Quezon City about like maybe a month and a half ago sa may Maginhawa. I wanted to buy ice cream for my children pag uwi ko. Nagulat ako,
Mhm.
sabi ko, meron kayong Paymaya. Yes, sir. Sabi ko, sige, scan ako, tapos may record ka pa. Di ba?
Correct, correct.
May transaction ka pa. So sabi ko, galing nito. More and more. And that was a small, hindi siya franchise. It's not a major chain of stores. Very
Mhm.
simple, a wonderful independent store. And yet,
Mhm.
di ba? Anybody now
Tumatanggap ng
can,
wallet.
oo, di ba? So,
Correct,
I
correct.
think this is very exciting, Eric. And ikaw, you are CTO, 'di ba? Also ng payments, 'di ba?
Yes.
So very
Yes, sir.
familiar with this. Ano bang future nito
Yes.
sa nakikita mo?
Well, talagang yan yung ano, yan yung dadami lalo na kapag yung means of distribution nga ng funds is via electronic wallet. Marami ngayon, for example, yun nga yung sa DSWD halimbawa, 'di ba, yung mga PPP programs nila, yung iba is given via e-wallets, whether GCash yan or yung ATM card ng Union Bank before, no? So, yun nga, napansin din namin yan. Before nung meron kaming company na related sa yung loading ng cellphone, marami
Right.
kaming mga payment options para mag-load ng wallet nila. Merong bank deposit, merong credit card, merong GCash, merong smart money. Pero karamihan pa rin is over-the-counter bank deposit yung mga payments nila. No? So hindi ganun ka spread yung tawag dito, yung use ng mobile wallets. And yun nga, ang observation namin is wala silang capacity no, to fund or allocate funds no, para sa isang electronic wallet. Pero ngayon, kung merong strategy, no, yung ibang mga companies, no, they use the electronic wallet to give funds to people. Then, yun talaga yung magiging widespread use ng electronic wallet. And lalo na ngayon, since nag-COVID tayo, yun din nag-pick up no yung use ng electronic wallets kasi nga contactless yung mga payments, yung mga ganon. So lahat sila na push na gumamit ng electronic wallets no, GCash, Paymaya to pay for those who are selling, yung mga nagbebenta sa Facebook or sa Viber ngayon. Yun yung means of accepting payments nila is via GCash kasi nga mas convenient no tapos contactless pa.
Right. So, yung sinabi ni Eric na buti na sabi mo na paalala eh. Okay, so meron isa ditong actually it started out parang for cryptocurrency pero it's really now a wallet, yung coins.ph, di ba?
Correct.
Eric.
Yes.
So, coins.ph is I read pala, it's now owned by Gojek. Gojek is
Mhm.
it's an Indonesian unicorn, ha? So ibig sabihin in value it's over 1 billion. Ano 'yun? Parang Grab, 'di ba? Sa Indonesia.
Mhm.
And they ventured into sa Indonesia, they are already nagma-microfinance na sila within the digital wallet. So as you can
Mm.
read, some of the products and services of the bank nandun na sa ibang wallet, yung more sophisticated. So dadating yung panahon, 'di ba ikaw you're saying yung G-Insure at saka yung GCash with
CIMB.
CIM,
Yeah, correct.
'di ba? So they're gonna start they have the ability to introduce other financial products. Kaya nga ito yung enabler ng financial inclusion. Kasi dati-rati
Correct.
hindi makautang yung ordinary person, 'di ba? Kasi wala siyang
Mhm.
bank account, wala siyang, history. But with digital wallets, meron ka ng record ng kanilang movement ng money. So, yeah, you can definitely start introducing, maybe they'll start with microfinance loans. So, this will
Correct.
impact the banks in a big, big way. Kasi you no longer need a branch network. Di ba?
Mm.
Pwedeng
Mas
diretso ka na.
mabilis ang adoption.
Correct. Yung sinasabi ni Eric na you can put funds, 'di ba? Kunyari nangangailangan ka ng small loan, 'di ba? Yung
Mhm.
personal loans, magshi-shift 'yun. Whoever does that,
Correct.
wow,
'Yun ang
'di ba?
magpapalaki talaga ng wallet adoption.
Correct,
Correct.
'di ba?
Yeah. Next idea?
I
Ay, wala na
believe that
pala.
I
That's
believe
the
that's
last
it,
idea.
'di ba?
Yes, yes,
Oo.
yes. Correct,
There are
correct.
many more. There's 15 pero
Mhm.
yung iba medyo masyadong like orbital space which is going to happen pero medyo masyado ng ito pa lang nga medyo nakakagulat na. Oh, this is what we feel will be
Oo.
relevant to Philippines.
Correct. Correct, correct. So, ang question, sir, is kung halimbawa, yun nga, maliit na negosyante ka, ano yung benefits, no? Ano yung mga ideas na makukuha natin based dito sa limang mga examples natin ng mga big ideas in our new world?
Wow. Unang-una on digital wallet and Bitcoin pa lang, yung if you put a business online, you are a global business. Can you imagine that never in our lifetime that you have an ability na yung maliit mong idea, you can now execute globally. Di ba, Eric? Kunyari,
Mhm.
meron kang
Correct.
simple idea. Pwede ka nang bayaran. You don't even need to worry kasi if you start embracing, you can accept Bitcoin or cryptocurrency as payment or maybe go through a platform, it solves your, di ba? Then ecosystem of delivery, kung physical product, you don't need to build your own. All you need to do is
Mhm.
use what is existing. And then the
Correct.
payment settlement is not a problem. Pagdating ng drone delivery, wow. I mean, it is just unbelievable what small businesses will be able to do without the
Mhm.
huge capitalization required. Dati, delivery, paano yung payment settlement, dadaan ka sa bangko. Ito yung great equalizer. Hindi mo kailangan
Mhm.
dumaan ng bangko.
Correct.
So, it has many implications, di ba? So, small businesses, wow. take advantage. Ako yun ang masasabi ko. Because you now have everything you need. Di ba?
Yes.
Hindi, hindi na kailangan yung mataas na capex. Kaya mong lumaban
Correct.
globally. Di ba? Can you
Tama,
imagine
tama.
that? So, ikaw, Eric.
Yep, ang aking takeaway, no? And yun din yung ating question sa ating mga viewers, no? Type nyo po diyan sa inyong sa chat section, dyan, comment section diyan sa Facebook or chat diyan sa YouTube. What are your takeaways sa ating 5 sample big ideas in our new world? Ayan. So, ako po ang aking takeaway is yun nga, kailangan talaga nating mag-adapt dito sa mga bagong ideas, no. So, kung ako ay kahit small entrepreneur, no, nagbebenta ng mga pagkain or nagbebenta ng mga halamans para sa mga plantitas at plantitas, no. Dapat talaga have to start accepting, no, itong mga digital wallet payment options para of course, no, dumami yung ating mga customers dahil talagang mas convenient sa mga customers. Walang kailangang panukli, 'di ba? Eksakto yung amount, no, and contactless siya. And kung tayo naman ay may extra funds, no, na lalo na ngayon hindi tayo gumagastos dahil sarado yung mga tindahan, no, hindi tayo lumilipad, nagbabakasyon, no, so marami tayong naiipon na mga funds. Yung mga funds na yun, kung naghahanap tayo ng ibang parang another, no, way of investing it or putting it aside. One is yun nga, bitcoins, no, so pwedeng sa bitcoin na ngayon medyo lumalaki talaga siya at dumadami yung nag-a-adapt doon sa bitcoins. Later on, kung mas marami ng lumalabas, pwede rin yung electronic vehicle. Okay din ako doon. In fact, yun lang yung hinihintay ko na mag-match talaga yung cost of ownership for 5 years of a vehicle, gasoline versus electronic. Once na mag-equal yun, go ako for electric vehicles dahil sa sobrang daming advantages niya, no? And ano pa ba? Deep learning, hindi ko pa masyadong ma-imagine kung ano yung magagamit natin for deep learning. Pero yung drone delivery, malaking bagay din yun. Cost lang talaga yung kulang. Pero kung halimbawa lang, no, ini-imagine ko lang kung libre yung drones at talagang malaking capacity nila, yun yung gagawin ko. Magkakaroon ako ng aircraft carrier na pick up na nandun yung mga drones, no? At yun yung magde-deliver bawat lugar, no? Mas mabilis pa yun kaysa sa yung mga Grab Express, yung mga ganun Lala Move. Mas mabilis yun, mas madami, wala kang headache, no, na mga riders na kung ano-ano yung mga ginagawa, di ba? So, okay ako doon. So, kayo po, sa ating mga viewers, ano ang inyong mga takeaways? Ayan. Oh, may question si Philip ko. Question po, high cost of electricity sa Philippines. Is solar power developed already for a tropical country like ours?
Thank you, Philip. And yes, definitely. In fact, I'm involved sa renewable energy, di ba? And solar is one of those forms. And ang talagang kailangan kapartner ng solar or any renewable energy is battery or energy storage. Kasi ang solar, alam mo naman, ang charging ano lang yan is from 10 to 3. 'Di ba? Siyempre. But yes, definitely in the Philippines marami na tayo. You have many and definitely we can and should use that. And that's growing right now on a small and larger scale. So definitely you're gonna have that. Lalaki yung share ng renewable energy mix. Kasi right now it's still coal, hydro, 'di ba? Yun yung mix ng energy, yung sources, 'di ba? So you will see that increase over time. Yeah.
Correct. And related din 'yan, 'di ba, dun sa mga electric vehicle na ano na topic natin. Kasi si Tesla mismo, no, gumagawa siya ng mga solar
Battery.
panels, actually solar
Yeah.
tiles. Solar
Right.
tiles doon sa bubong ng mga bahay, no, na instead na tiles yung gagamitin, yung regular tiles yung gagamitin mo sa bahay, solar tiles yung pwede mo ilagay para yung buong bahay mo powered by solar na. Now, in terms of Philippine market adoption ng solar, ang alam ko may mga malls na fully solar or half ng power
Yeah.
nila is solar. 'Di ba? May mga
Yes.
malalaki silang mga land or yung bubong ng malls puro solar
Yes.
panels
Yes.
para
Yes.
mas makatipid sa kuryente nga, no? So
Correct.
malaking bagay po 'yun. Ayan. Si
Yep.
CJ Teodora, sabi niya, the Filipinos should start embarking on these next big ideas to a whole new level. Otherwise, we will become obsolete. Correct?
Yeah, absolutely. That's why we're talking about this so that hopefully our entrepreneurs here we take the lead, di ba? Um,
Mhm.
tayo ang gumawa nung ano, let's shape it. So thank you, CJ. I definitely agree. With these ideas, let's start to really look at it and do something in those areas because whether we like it or not, this will become our reality very soon, and you either own that space or you're there early or you will just be watching it from the sidelines, di ba?
Correct, correct.
Yeah.
So, isip-isip tayo, ano pa yung mga ideas no, na pwede nating gawin ngayon dito sa ating new world. Ayan. So,
Right.
next naman, ang ating next episode sa ating susunod na Truly Happy One episode is, ayan, Learning a Sense of Community from Geese. So, konting intro, Sir Enrico, sa
Yes,
topic
oo.
na sa susunod na episode natin.
Correct, oo. So ito, para lang magkaroon ng idea, marami tayong matutunan dun sa geese. Yung goose, di ba? Geese, syempre,
Mhm.
marami sila. And lalo na within what's happening today. Kasi yung geese, nagtutulungan sila when they fly. And this
Mm.
is a great lesson. I mean, amazing how they can increase yung range nila by flying in a certain formation.
Mhm.
Pagtutulungan. And pag napagod yung isa, meron silang way of replacing that person. Mamamahinga, somebody takes over. So many powerful analogies on how we should work together. Simply put, pag nagtutulungan, you have a sense of community. Di ba? And
Mhm.
pwede tayong matuto. Makikita nyo, we will show you what they do to fly together. May purpose yun. Hindi yun dahil,
Wow.
oh, may purpose yun. Scientifically, meron
Exciting.
purpose yun. Yes.
Maganda, maganda ang topic natin sa susunod na episode. By the way, next week po is Holy Week. So wala po tayo
Nga.
April 3. Ang next natin na episode will be April 10, Saturday 5 p.m. Pero ilagay nyo na rin sa calendar nyo na every Saturdays 5 p.m. that is Truly Happy One. So kung may na-miss kayo ng mga episodes before, nandyan lang sa description nitong video. Click nyo lang yung link from episode, ano ba tayo, 36 and back. Well, nasa 37th
Wow.
episode na pala tayo, Sir Enrico.
Wow.
Okay, so let's do our ending, no? The usual panatang makabayan. So itaas po natin ang ating kanang kamay at bigkasin ang panatang makabayan. Iniibig ko ang Pilipinas, aking lupang sinilangan, tahanan ng aking lahi. Kinukupkup ako at tinutulungan upang maging malakas, masipag at marangal. Dahil mahal ko ang Pilipinas, diringgin ko ang payo ng aking mga magulang. Susundin ko ang tuntunin ng lipunan. Tutuparin ko ang tungkulin ng mamamayang makabayan. Naglilingkod, nag-aaral at nagdarasal ng buong katapatan. Ialay ko ang aking buhay, pangarap at pagsisikap sa bansang Pilipinas. Maraming salamat po and we will see you again April 10